This is a McCulloch HD 5000 DI 5000 watt DLX model handy power series MITE-E-LITE portable generator. Not any information at least found yet online. Looks like the battery date code is 1988. Reported as ran great when was ran last, though I'm not certain. I didn't ask what that last time was. Inspection of the intake, at least so far getting into the air filter. We'll need to replace that pre-filter. The filter, I don't know, that might be cleanable. See how the rubber is on the end. I'll work into the carb after that, but for now I'm just going to get this overview. The gas cap, probably will have to, I might be able to rebuild that, but maybe replace it. The foam on the inside also has been pretty much dissolved away, decomposed. Inside the gas tank, amazingly, I didn't run the borescope in it yet, but from what I can see, it doesn't look bad. Exterior, the gas tank looks good. I haven't turned this over yet. With the generators, probably the best practice is to disengage, remove the generator portion, get the engine running in spec condition, especially the RPMs, and no surging or missing. And then probably reconnect to the generator from what I read, because these generators are very mechanical connected. There's not a clutch or anything, and anything messes up on the engine running performance will definitely, potentially at least, adversely affect the generator. The oil, this came off kind of hard. There's a seal here that, oh, there we go. This seal here probably is going to need to be replaced, but it looks like it's just an O-ring, so maybe not a big deal. The O-ring looks, or whatever that is, over here on the camera. Let me get some focus action. Actually looks in good, that rubber looks like it's in good shape. Focus, there we go. But the oil, now it looks great, looks good. So no issues there. Assuming though, looking inside, a lot of surface rust. This is definitely the cast iron Briggs & Stratton 10. I don't have engine code info. I didn't see it on there. I'm going to have to read into. I don't know exactly where they are on these. There's a little rust on the cover down below. So that's, it's probably something that could be, technically, I could probably just refab that. I don't really need to replace that. I probably could just leave it, actually. Corrosion-wise, I guess, as you can see here with all the, I don't know if that valve from the gas tank, the shut-off valve, it's easy, it's not too expensive to replace. That might be able to be cleaned up, though. But though, like I say, with all the corrosion, that's going to need some kind of vinegar or phosphoric acid to clean up and then neutralize the rust and then reseal everything to prevent. Starter I'll have to remove and inspect and see. Those most don't rebuild, but I've been able to rebuild these successfully. They're not that complicated. Even with some of these stator and rotor generator, you see a lot, at least I read a lot, where they pitch them. I'm probably not going to go old world, third world style and rewind, but can technically rewind. Easier fix is just jump wherever if something's shorted out, and then you have to kind of work backwards to see what caused that, because something could be a flaw, could be bad solder joint or something, but something in that circuit, even going back to the engine mechanically, could have caused that flaw. Fuel lines look pretty cracked, crazy, amazingly. Some of these actually run or operate, perform that bad looking. But that's something, you know, I bought in bulk, so I can replace that. This metal, I'm thinking it's for the battery holder, is corroded too bad, so that I can replace that material. Terminal, those bolts will be replaced, bolt and nut. Wiring, I'll have to see. I'll test for continuity. I think I'm going to bring the DMM out and test the Predator next. I think I'm going to wait a little bit and see if I can get some information back from McCulloch regarding schematics at least, and maybe some other information, just to, as always, have that as a reference so I can refer to before I just go in and start diagnosing myself. Other than that, I can't think of anything else. I guess a muffler would be something that I could test. I'll wait for that. I already know the carb. And then with these, I have to research a little more. The Briggs are really good about not requiring the starter, points and ignition coil. A lot of these, if I remember right, reading and watching online, they can be upgraded to have the magneto and just a very simple, basic, modern type starter design, ignition coil design. But I see that is down there, so there's this probably, I don't know, I guess it probably has some kind of points-like system, but may not. I don't know. Let's find that out later. That's about it. I got the label already. I'll get that in the video. I can edit that in. This is like super long-winded, but I think too much rambling always. Till now, okay. Call it good.